Hello YouTubers, me again, Danny from DW Aquatics, doing the first ever episode of Friday Fish Tips. That's what the series is going to be called, Friday Fish Tips. So yeah, today's video is going to be a tip showing you guys just one simple way that you can use to prevent the spreading of illnesses or diseases. So for instance, if you run numerous tanks like I do, as you can see behind me, and the inevitable happens, you go and buy some new fish that maybe takes up 2 of your tanks, and for some reason one of those tanks, your fish have got white spot but you don't realise, and you're in there, you're messing about with your hose or your net, and then you go over to another tank using the same net or same hose, boom, you've just put white spot in 2 of your tanks. Now white spot is one of those diseases that is highly spreadable. It's very easy to spread white spot to almost anywhere. If I have white spot in one of my tanks and I don't realise, you could guarantee I could spread it to half of these tanks within a split second and not even know. So yeah, today's tip is going to be about preventing the spreading of illnesses. So let's have a look at that, why don't we? Welcome back, fellow fish freaks. So yeah, as I was saying, the prevention of fish disease. It's inevitable, we all have diseases that we have to deal with in one factor or another. So, got your nets, you've been in your tanks, mucking about, you've spotted a bit of white spot for instance, and then you're like, oh shit, what the hell am I supposed to do with my nets now? Or, you've been doing some water changes. So you've got your hose, just spotted a slight fungal infection, and again you're like, oh bollocks, what the hell am I supposed to do now? Can't do no more water changes. Well, partly true. You couldn't do any more water changes for 24 hours or so, unless of course you're like me and you've got multiple hoses and a million nets. So, quick tip, what do you need? Baby sterilising tablets. Now I know what you're thinking, how the hell's that going to work? But the point is, it does, and it works very well. Now these are just standard general baby sterilising tablets that you use to sterilise the bottles and dummies and whatnot. I've got kids, so I already had them. So I'll put it to the test. I had a tank of fish come in from Germany, and the inevitable happened, I got a bit of white spot, so that's when I took the chance to try these bad boys out. So I stuck some nets in, and stuff, so I knew that the white spot disease was going to prevail within those nets. Got these bad arse out, put them in a bucket, stuck my nets in a bucket, waited 24 hours, took the same nets out the same bucket, straight in a new tank. It was risky, but it needed to be done. Hey, no white spot. No white spot switch between tanks, so I know it works. These are just the easy sterilising tablets, all you need is cold water. So, all you need is a bucket, or if you've got multiple nets and your bucket ain't big enough, cheap glass small tank. This is a 12-inch tank from a local B&M stores, although I didn't pay for this one because it was donated to me by a customer. That was very kind of them. So yeah, fill this bad boy up with water straight out the tap, and then I use one of these tablets for every 2 litres of water. So for argument's sake, if that tank down there was to hold 6 litres of water, I'd need 3 tablets. and that's literally it. You fill your bucket or your tank or your tub or whatever up with cold water. You stick in the tablets. As I say, I use one for every 2 litres. Leave them to dissolve, which takes about half an hour or so, and then you just take your nets, you take your tub, you bang them in, and you leave them. Leave them for 24 hours. If you're using the baby sterilising stuff, you can literally just take the net out of the container and go fishing immediately. You don't have to rinse them off or anything. It makes no difference to the fish. Certainly doesn't cause any harm. If you're a bit of a penny pincher and you can't be arsed going to the shop and paying £1 for a box of tablets, you can do another trick which takes longer. Go in the house, borrow your wife's clothesline pegs and peg your nets on the washing line and let them completely dry out, and I mean like completely dry out, stone cold dry, and that's it. Diseases can't live if it's got no wetness, and that's another trick that works. So for me personally, I prefer having the net dip. I can literally just have it there all the time, chuck my nets in, roll up my hoses nice and tight, squeeze them in, boom, you ain't got no nasties on your nets or your hose. So that's the first Friday fish tip. I hope you find it useful, and as always, excuse me, thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay sexy. See you soon.